Hey, happy Thursday. It's a good one, and I hope it's one that is a blessing to your life while you bless other people's lives. I'm glad you're with me today, so come on into my little world, figuratively speaking, for a moment, and let's think together a little bit. You know, there are common things that we all want in life. We all want to be loved. We all want to be fed. We all want to live with a certain degree of peace. And I think we all want to know that somebody cares enough about our comfort to want to provide for us in a good way. We want to know that there'll always be somebody there for us. You know, that's one thing about marriage, I guess. When it works, when you're made as a special person, you're fortunate enough to make it over 44 plus years together. Some of you've done a lot longer than that. My grandparents made it 69 years before one of them passed away. Anyway, it's great to have somebody that you know will be there for you. And when you've got that, you want to cling to it and hold on to it in a good way. You know, I guess it's Michael Bradford and Matthew Schaefer, that's his name, put together a little song Uncle Cracker put together. Can't endorse the song because it draws upon the idea of infidelity in it, but there's some lines in it that I really like. Listen to this. Listen to this. Follow me. Everything is all right. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. Pretty simple lines, but isn't it what we really want to find in life? We'd like to find somebody that will always be there for us, the one that will strengthen us, comfort us, that makes us never want to go anywhere else. And don't we want to be that person? We want to be that person that we can say, you know, you get tired of me, you want to go someplace else, you're not going to find anybody that'll love you more, do more than I would do for you. You know, that's pretty special, isn't it? It's pretty powerful when you stop and think about it. It means something special. When I was a kid, my mother used to tell me, if you don't like it here, I'll help you pack your bags and you go find a better place. I never packed my bags. Food was too good at home. I think usually we're smart enough when we realize we've really got it good. We don't really want to leave what we've got when it's really good. Hopefully we're that smart. Evidently there's some not quite so, but nonetheless, we look at it that way. I think about those fishermen when Jesus came along the seashore, Mark chapter 1. He said, follow me and I'll make you to become. He gave them an opportunity. And they did. Dropped what they were doing and began to dedicate themselves to him in a very special way. And you notice some of the last things that he told those disciples in that very same gospel account. We come down to the very end of it. And he said, I'm with you always. Go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He that believes and is baptized shall be saved, but he that does not believe will be condemned. And he goes on to tell them, I'm going to support you in whatever you do. Matthew's account of it said, and lo, Matthew 28:20. Glad I knew that one. And lo, I'm with you always. There is that message in what he left with them, that message in there. I'm not going to send you out alone. I'm going to be with you. I'm going to stand by you. It may not literally be tucking you in at night, but it's the knowledge that you'll be there. When I was a little boy, I guess I had the measles pretty bad. And I, just a little boy, didn't know much about it. But my dad told me much later when I was aggravated at my mother about something, as young boys often are in their teenage years, he said, I want to tell you something. He said, you may not remember it, but when you had the measles and you were running a fever and your fever was high, it was your mother that sat by your bed all night, that put damp cloths across your head, that watched you, that took your temperature through the night. She stayed awake all night watching you, taking care of you, keeping you that night until your fever got better in the next day. We don't always notice those things. But when you remember them, when you notice them, you recognize this is pretty special. I think we all look for that and long for that. Long for somebody who will be there, who will stand by our side, who will be with us all the way, no matter what comes and what goes. Whether we call it friendship or whether we find it in a marriage in our relationship, whether we look to it to family and to parents and children, to siblings, or that friend that's closer than a brother that we read about. It's a very special thing. So I guess my encouragement to you and to me in this is recognize how blessed that really is to be in that situation and to have someone who you know will be there, and you're never going to find anything like that, better than that. You're never going to find another like me. Isn't that the relationships we want? Isn't that the kind of person that we want to be for people? The kind that they would say, and it can boldly say without bragging, no brag, just fact, you're never going to find another one that's better than me. It's something to strive for, isn't it? And it's a blessing, not just to us personally, but to whoever we offer it to. I think that's a good encouragement, don't you? I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking to see it right now. When I say looking forward to it, I mean I'm looking forward to recognizing it every day. Hey, be that kind of person. Hey, thanks for being with me today. Hope this is an encouragement to you, and as much as it is a blessing to me to be able to share a few thoughts, to just wander into my little world and my mind for just a moment. And I hope it's a help to you in some way along the way. Anyway, glad that you're with me today, and I look forward to sharing more maybe a little further down the road. But thanks for being with me today, and I hope you're having just a tremendously great day.